Wildfires are burning across Algeria's northern and eastern coastal regions. Firefighters and military aircraft are battling to control dozens of blazes in forests and agricultural areas. The extreme heat and high winds have made it harder for emergency crews to contain them. As flames burnt into the night, an orange glow shrouded the mountainous Kabylie region. Fires spread to residential areas, sweeping through several villages. Much of Algeria's northern provinces have been torched. Homes, trees and land left in ashes.
People woke up at 6 a.m. surrounded by fires. There were a lot of calamities and deaths. Peace be upon their souls. People's houses are burned, some tourists died, some locals fled the region.
The flames have spread as far as Algeria's border with Tunisia. Some residents tried to salvage what they could, but others were only able to watch from a distance as their livelihoods were destroyed.
The fire started Grouma at the tablet side. It spread through Beni Mala and Enet et Bourabach, burning everything in its path. Some people lost everything.
The fires have forced people to evacuate, many trying to flee by land and sea to reach safety. The fire season in both Algeria and Tunisia has been particularly bad this year, with blistering temperatures reaching 48 degrees Celsius, much of it exacerbated by a heatwave that's broken records in several Mediterranean countries. An investigation is underway to find out what caused the latest outbreak. Meanwhile, efforts continue to put out the flames, but it's a race against time as more hot weather is expected in the coming days.
For more on the wildfires in Algeria, I'm joined by journalist Saïd Chatour in Algiers. Saïd, what's the situation there at the moment?
Right now, the teams are working very hard day and night with the citizens and soldiers of the Algerian army, trying to do their best in the field to get rid of the fire. But it's not easy. The Atlas and the Kabylie region is very dense. The forests are very dense, full of trees, and it's complicated terrain to enter inside this terrain. And of course, the people, there's a lot of villages, and Kabylie is well known worldwide. It's the most concentrated population in those villages. There's a lot of people living there. And of course, many people get trapped with their cars. The strategy of this family who've been the father trying with his car, and the kids and the wife trying to move forward and trying to escape to the fire, but you get trapped inside and they get burned, all of them in the car. It's really, really difficult, and it's tough, and it's not easy to get rid of the fire because it needs specific equipment. A specialist in the terrain needs to be there in the pitch, and this is what they keep promising in the Algerian parliament. They've been talking yesterday about it and trying to find a solution and a new strategy to fight against this wildfire every summertime.
Do you know, is it clear what caused the fires?
It's difficult. Every time there is something's new. Sometimes it's uncivism, people throwing trash and throwing a lot of glasses. And of course, the problem with the glasses is everywhere. You can see it in the nature. The people, they drink a bottle of wine or beer and throw that in the forest. And of course, with the heat, it's there. It's immediately can get burned quickly. And of course, there's other different reasons where human being is always there, or climate change. It's different situation. That's
right.
Therefore, it's difficult to say it's only one reason. It's
right.
many
and
reasons,
with the glass,
we don't know exactly.
Right, and presumably with the glass, the idea is that the sun, the glass will act as a prism, and with the sun shining through it and maybe spark a fire. Tell us, Algeria sees wildfires each summer, Saïd. Is there a clear national strategy to avoid this happening in the future?
Yes, they're trying their best. They're trying to, of course, buy more Canadair, but it's complicated. To get the Canadair, it's not easy to get them here. There is an airplane still on the service. It's not enough. Algeria, it's a huge country, is the biggest country in Africa in terms of Shia size in the north and in the south. It's a huge country, and you cannot alone do that. And you need, joint effort and joint, to strengthen the strategy and to move forward and trying to find solutions. It's not easy. I mean, it's coming every year. The heat is up. And sometimes we got the heat coming from the Sahara, not only with, of course, climate change is one of the reasons in this issue, like I just heard in Corfu and Greece, and southern part of France, or Spain or Italy. It's our neighbors, and we have all the same problem.
Saeed, thank you very much. That was journalist Saeed Chatour in Algiers.